Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we finally defeated the Baylor Darazand and cleared out all of the Midnight Fane. And upon doing so, the Queen walked forward and told us, go into the Abyss, I'm taking charge, go see if you can figure out what they're doing to, screw over all of us. So it's time for us to leave Galarian and fight the demons on their home plane. Into the Nexus. Pretty sure I don't have anything to pick up from here.
The commander has stepped through the rift, and now there is no going back. Onward, to solitude, to the unknown, to the abyss.
To the abyss, indeed. And upon stepping into the abyss, another level of our mythic path, which we'll deal with soon. Champion, how extraordinary! I sensed a surge in the power within you the moment you boldly stepped forth into the rift. I was there, following you into the abyss, but it was as though I suddenly found myself in the blessed expanses of the upper planes. The angel turns his head and surveys the bleak landscape that has been revealed to you. His movements are growing tense, and even the soft golden glow that usually emanates from him is fading. So that's where this rift leads. To the realm of the most cunning of all the demon lords. This location is familiar to me. That brings me neither joy nor consolation. The abyss lies at the very bottom of the multiverse, where the life-giving rays of the sun never reach. You feel how far Sarenrae is from you right now, and how disgusted she would be by everything that surrounds you. Oh, if you only could shatter this plane with a single strike of her sacred scimitar, and then cleanse what remains with holy fire. Ivu looks around in fear and then attempts to curl up into a ball. Ah, the abyss. Nenia rubs her palms together. This is not a hospitable place, but just imagine how many experiments we can conduct here. How many marvelous demons we can study. Dayron stands with one arm slung across his chest. He seems to be listening intently to something only he can hear. The commander has been banished to the abyss by the grace of the illustrious Queen of Mendev, uprooted from her life and sent on a mission to a strange and alien world. You didn't foresee that little twist, did you? And how could you? It's not as if you've ever seen my dearest cousin Galfrey behave in such a high-handed manner with anyone else. Then again, who needs all this lamenting? Words and sentiments like these are appropriate between relatives or lovers, and you and I fall into neither category. The former to my relief, the latter to my eternal disappointment. We are in the abyss, which is the worst possible setting for any kind of dalliance. What can you tell me about this place? These are the Midnight Isles. An odd mix of pensiveness and profound aversion rings in the angel's voice. This is the realm of Nocticula, the Lady in Shadow. Every corner of the abyss is repellent in its own way, but this place, this is where one truly walks on corpses. The angel gestures at the land with his iron gauntlet. On the corpses of demon lords that were treacherously murdered. Every monster slain by Nocticula becomes an island like the one we're standing on right now. This place seems to be created specifically to befuddle the hearts and minds of the righteous. What I mean is that the demon lords are our enemies and their deaths should please us. But as I look at this black sky, I realize that sometimes the death of evil creates even greater evil. Why would Nocticula kill the other demon lords? For power, of course. Every new murder that she commits extends her realm, and the greater her realm, the greater her power. The ambitions of the Lady in Shadow are great, and she knows no mercy. So the archipelago has become much larger in the millennia of her rule here. What does Nocticula have to do with the invasion of Galarian? I do not know. Before the idol that we saw in the Midnight Fane, I had not seen any trace of her influence in the World Wound. But it's no wonder. The Lady in Shadow uses guile, subterfuge, and devious plots. I will not be surprised if it turns out that she has been secretly aiding Baphomet and Discari since the first days of the invasion. What should I be wary of here? Beware every shadow. This is the Abyss, the plane of chaos and evil. It would be fair to compare our mission to that of spies sent deep into enemy territory. We do not belong here, and everyone and everything that does not seek to kill us on sight will either kill us slowly or use us for unimaginable evil. It is a shame that we cannot hope for the protection of the Sword of Valor in this place, or of the one who used to wield it. You should have sensed it already, how different everything feels without the banner's holy protection. What is our plan? We need to find the source of the Nahindrian crystals and destroy it forever, if possible. We know for certain that the crystals were transported to the World Wound through the rift that we used to get here. What we must do right now is take a thorough look around. We need to understand what this place is, and what they were doing with the crystals here, whether they were creating them, or mining them, or bringing them here from elsewhere. I would also like to know who was in charge of the demons on this side of the rift. There still may be traces here, or even some documents or witnesses. I see. Onward. Be careful, champion. I will wait for you here. Well, let's go ahead and get another point of the Azata. Mythic ability and Song of Broken Chains. The Azata starts a performance that grants all allies within 50 feet a freedom of movement effect and immunity to compulsion spells and spell-like abilities. Ooh. So we get a mythic ability. The ones we've had are Last Stand and Thundering Blows. So we're gonna get something else. Let's see. 5 more points in that is interesting. Bloodline Ascendance. Immediately gain an ability from the 20th level of your bloodline. I don't really need that, because I'm already level, like, 15. Let's see. Ranged weapon attacks. Half your mythic rank plus 1. So that would be a bonus of 3 to initiative, saving throws, and concentration. Leading Strike is a pretty good one. Moving while mounted no longer provokes attacks of opportunity. Second Bloodline is an interesting idea. Every round, as long as you make at least one melee attack, you gain a stacking +2 bonus on damage rolls with melee weapons up to a maximum of +10. That lasts until the end of combat. I mean, that is actually pretty damn good. So every round, I get a +2 bonus to damage. I mean, the rounds don't last too long, but it's pretty good. Don't know if there's anything else that's particularly important for me. Not really. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1. I don't know if that's going to help. Abundant casting I don't need. Leading Strike is pretty good. Any ally attacking the marked target deals additional divine damage equal to, in this case, 5d6, which consumes the mark. So it's just 1 bonus. Second Bloodline. If I chose Arcane Bloodline, I'd get Arcane Bond. Arcane Bloodline Arcana. Apply a Metamagic feat. Choose any knowledge skill to add to your class skills. I don't really need that, I don't think. It gets me a lot of spells. I could go with a Draconic Bloodline. Which, I mean, would be interesting. Hang on. Cast a spell with a certain kind of damage. Hang on. I am fire, so... Brass, gold, red. Cast a spell with fire damage. That spell deals 1 extra point of damage per die rolled. I get Perception as a class skill. Resist 5 against fire and +1 natural armor bonus to AC. Okay, the natural armor bonus is nice. The fire resistance will basically become redundant. Mage armor, I don't really care about. I get resist energy. Dispel magic, breath weapon, fear. Spell resistance is good. Oh no, it's a spell. And then the Dragonkind ones. I don't know about this. Like, it's an interesting idea. Plus, like I said, I'm level 15. I'd get everything all the way up to, wow, wings. +3 dodge bonus to AC against melee and immunity to ground-based effects. That's actually pretty good. Damn it. Overwhelming presence. Okay, it is a spell. And level 20, immunity to paralysis, sleep, and fire damage. And blind sense. Celestial bloodline. Summoning spells. And celestial resistances resist acid and cold. Flame strike. I don't know if there's any that I particularly care about or like that much. I don't need Bloodline Ascendance, because I'm gonna reach level 20 soon enough. Abundant Arcane Pool. It's not the worst idea, truthfully. I could just take Leading Strike to give people a bonus when they hit. Unstoppable is not a bad idea, but I think I'm doing fine with that. You know what? Let's... Ooh, whenever you cast a spell, your next single attack roll made with a weapon until the end of the next round gains a bonus equal to half your mythic rank. So that's basically a +2 bonus when I cast a spell, which would potentially be the first round. Damage and out? No. Enduring spells? No. Well, regular enduring isn't good. Greater enduring spells is really good. Effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than 5 minutes but shorter than 24 hours now last 24 hours. That's good for our buffers. I will say that. One energy type. The damage of that energy type you deal can no longer be prevented or reduced by enemy resistances or energy immunities. Considering the fire damage I do, that's not the worst. I'm gonna go with Unrelenting Assault. Alright. Oh, and Life Bonding Friendship. We got one. We gotta pick a second. So we have Outflank. Flanking the same creature, your flanking bonus on attack rolls increases to +4, and whenever we score a crit, It provokes an attack of opportunity. Okay, so what else are we going to give to all of my allies? Well, you are flanked and adjacent with an ally. No. Adjacent to an ally who has his feet... +2... No. No. Additional damage with each successful melee attack. That's something. When an ally who also has his feet confirms a crit against an opponent that you also threaten. Confirm a crit, you get an attack of opportunity. That's basically what this is. I doubt it stacks. Bonus to saving throws. Wielding a shield. Shield. Trip. I'm gonna go with Precise Strike. Alright, a bonus level 1 spell. None of these are really that good. Haze of Dreams. Target moves at half its normal speed. I guess I'll take speed. Oh. 4 hit dice of creatures. That's kind of pointless. Fucking bots. Hypnotism. I'll take Unbreakable Heart because it's something. Level 2 spell. Castigate. Cowers in fear. On success, it's shaken. Cacophonous Call. Gains a nauseated condition. Saves against fear. An aid is... I guess I can take aid. And level 3. So what are we getting out of this? So we've got Call Lightning and Lightning Bolt, sure. Nature's Grasp. The enemy must succeed at a reflex saving throw or be ensnared in tree roots. While in this state, the enemy cannot move and has a 50% miss chance on all attacks as if all their opponents had total concealment. Each round, the enemy attempts another reflex saving throw to break free. If it fails, the enemy suffers bludgeoning damage. Okay. Optimistic Smile. The Azada's smile encourages optimism. This spell removes all fear, confusion, compulsion, shaken, and frightened effects from party members and grants immunity to fear until the end of combat. Pretty neat. Rainbow Dome. With this spell, the Azada chooses to create one of 5 possible 10-foot rainbow domes. While within it, party members get immunity to fire, cold, acid, electricity, or sonic damage, depending on the Azada's choice. A 10-foot dome that provides immunity. And what else shall we have here? Prayer would actually be good. And let's see. Good Hope is actually a pretty good one. So Prayer and Good Hope seem like good choices. There we go. Oh! Ivu is bigger.
I am never wrong.
Can I ride Ivu?
This spell works.
No, I can't ride Ivu, but Ivu is bigger. Okay. You have Mythical Beast. And Last Stand. You're always riding. Thundering Blows would be good, actually, I think. We'll go with Thundering Blows. Camellia. Abundant Casting, Improved Abundant Casting. Greater Abundant Casting. What level spells do you have at the moment? Holy crap, why do you have -5 character... -5?
That's strange. Okay, you actually can go ahead and take Greater Abundant Casting. Definitely worth it. You've got Boundless Healing, Enduring Spells, and I'm gonna give you Greater Enduring Spells. That's gonna help a lot. Lan, Cleaving Shot, Last Stand. Hit an enemy with a ranged attack, receive a penalty to AC against Mythic melee attacks equal to half your Mythic rank for 1 round. So that's a -2. It helps. Every time you miss an enemy with a ranged weapon attack, your aim improves, giving you a stacking +1 bonus on attack rolls against the same enemy up to the maximum of your Mythic rank. Yeah, that's actually better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Ranging shots. And Nenio. Also, you're gonna take... Favorite meta magic. The spell level cost for its use decreases by 1. Interesting. We're taking Greater Abundant Casting. Okay. So, I don't know why you have -5. I'm going to have you cast Greater Restoration, please. You cannot. Right, well, we're gonna deal with this soon. The stone at the entrance to these gates looks worn, so there is no doubt that they saw frequent use. This once used to be a working portal, it seems, but now the gates are inactive and lifeless.
We do it my way.
Champion!
Regarding our mission, what if I tried to use my powers to open these old portals?
Alas, that is unlikely to work. These portals are unlike the seal in Dresden. They cannot simply be swept away. If you use that method, you will either destroy them for good or open the path, but not to the place where the portal initially led and where our quarry fled.
Alright. Tell me something. Ivu. So, you are now a stronger dragon. Oh, the chain shirt barding gives a -1 to all those. Not that it matters, really. So, +30 for your attack. I don't know what it was before, but wow. Decent amount of damage. Okay. You're definitely stronger. Immunity to Sonic, Confusion, Sickened, Nauseated. Chaotic Good, immunity to Sleep, Paralysis, Trip. The Airborne gives immunity to Trip. The breath weapons of the Azada's dragon don't affect allies. Ooh! That's actually really good. Means you'll be able to use the breath weapon more. 2d10 points of Sonic to everyone in a 30-foot cone increases by 2d10 for every mythic rank the Azada has obtained. Which means 4, 6, 8, 10, 12d10. That's actually very impressive. An opponent with fewer hit dice than the dragon comes within 30 feet. They must make a will save. If it fails, they become shaken. That might actually be useful. How many hit dice do you have? Wow, you actually have a lot of hit points now. That helps a lot. And you've got, let's see, improved initiative, iron will, toughness, hammer the gap, and improved critical. Improved critical is good. Hammer the gap's not bad. Okay. Ivu will be handy. And you know what? I am going to end this episode here for now. Next episode, we'll actually do some exploring and see if we can find anything of value around here. We've taken a lot of damage. I still don't know how you got -5 levels.
Open your heart to me.
You know what?
Pleasantries.
I don't know if this will remove all of them, but give it a try. Restores 5 temporary negative levels. Okay. The only other person who has one is Sela. Some reason it's not actually showing up. I don't know why. Don't worry, Sela will get rid of that at some point later.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Sadly, we're out of restorations. Can't you cast restoration? Don't you have that? You do not. Okay. We'll deal with spells later, once everyone's around here. Anyway, next episode we'll look around here. Till then, I am Chestic44, also known as Fly. That is me, Sela, Camellia, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.